Welcome back to another episode of MotoGP Mech, and today we're going to talk about the Portimao race that is coming up this weekend. I'll also share with you some completely useless information about myself and the Portimao track. Anyway, firstly, before we get into anything, here is the schedule for the weekend. Here is Friday's practice. Here is Saturday's schedule, and remember, we are going live on Saturday. And here is Sunday race day's schedule. Now, for me, the first thing that I always look at when it comes into a race weekend is the previous races to see, is there any riders sticking out there that have form on a particular circuit. With Portimao, we were blessed that we had two races there last year, and one person really shines in for me in being consistent around the track, and that is Johan Mir. In the first race he finished third, and in the second race he finished second. Now, I do want to clarify one thing that I said about Suzuki and the Suzuki riders in one of my videos. The point that I was trying to make was that, for example, if Rins is leading the championship, or is the lead rider in the championship, or the rider that is on form in the championship, and for example Fabio does leave Yamaha to go to Suzuki. My point that I was trying to make there is that if Fabio does go there and Rins is on form and we're in the middle of silly season for contracts, teams normally tend to go on form rather than past history, and that's the point that I was just trying to make, was that no one seat is safe in Suzuki until the whole Fabio Quartararo where is he going to go issue is resolved. So the urgency to make sure that you're the top performing rider is there. And Gintoli even alluded to this when he was talking in the paddock the last day. He did mention that Mir does need to answer back Rins. He wants to answer back to Rins. So there's definitely a sense of urgency there. So I hope that clears that up for people. It's not that I was picking one rider over the other rider. It was just what I know from experience within teams is that they tend to pick riders based on form, not their past history of how they performed over the past 5 seasons. So anyway, back to the race. So I do think Mir will do quite well. I think Miller will also do quite well. Jorge Martin had a big crash there the first race, and it was pretty tough. Bastianini on the second race on an old GP19 finished in 9th place, only 13 seconds behind Pecco. The difference this year is Bastianini is on the bike to beat, in my opinion, and I definitely do think he is going to be a danger man this weekend. Not sure is he going to do it in first or second practice. I think it's going to be more towards qualifying that he is going to build his time in. You can't forget about Marquez. Marquez is Marquez. He's done a few laps around there this year as well already in practice, so I do think he is also a danger man for that. Quartararo on the Yamaha. Well, look, we know in Kota they got absolutely eaten on the straight, and I don't think it's going to be so bad here because the last corner is quite an open corner where they're carrying a lot of speed over the brow of the hill. And the acceleration period before that is actually quite short, so I don't think they're going to get eaten. They will be eaten on the straight towards the end, but I don't think they're going to be as badly beaten up on the straight as they were in Kota. So prediction time for tomorrow's top person, I would have to go with Johan Mir if I'm honest. And to explain to you why I love Portimao so much was that there's a couple of things. So a number of years ago, I was working for a company that supported the Le Mans Series Safety Commission, and they were doing races into the night in Portimao. So I actually spent a month working on the side of the racetrack, installing the safety lights that were wirelessly controlled for that race. Also, I served and was on duty during that race on the side of the track, ensuring that the operations and that the equipment was working perfectly. My claim to fame is that So the pit lights on pit entry and pit exit were all hung by myself. They're still there to this day. I also was the fastest of my work crew around the track on a scooter. At points I did have to get off and push it up the hills, but that was a different story. I also hold the lap record for lapping the track in a transit van, almost rolling it in the last corner. So myself and Portimao have great memories. Good time. I've swam in the swimming pool where Fabio jumped into last year. So look, it's an exciting circuit. It's a great circuit. It's fairly easy to get to. Definitely, if you do have the opportunity to go there, you should definitely go there. Enjoy a bit of relaxation as well. I will definitely go there again for a MotoGP race. And also World Superbikes. I think it's a great track to go to. So I'll be back again tomorrow with Friday's practice results, but I would love to know your comments on who you think is going to be the fastest man on Friday. Put your predictions out there, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. I just want to take a minute to also thank you for watching my videos and the support that you've shown so far. If you haven't subscribed already and you would like to subscribe, it would mean an awful lot to me if you did. I'm starting this channel realistically so that we can all enjoy MotoGP together, with the aim of streaming a live video when the GP races are on. I just want to take a minute to also thank you for watching my videos and the support that you've shown so far. If you haven't subscribed already and you would like to subscribe, it would mean an awful lot to me if you did. I'm starting this channel realistically so that we can all enjoy MotoGP together, with the aim of streaming a live video when the GP races are on.